This episode of Internet Today is brought to you by Sunbasket.
Now, there's plenty of stuff to bring you up to speed on from the past few days, but we should probably go ahead and start off once again with the latest news regarding the coronavirus. America has apparently decided that it collectively is just bored with this virus.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Exactly. So therefore, it no longer exists. Protests have broken out all over the country. States and cities continue to open up despite the fact that new and updated models show that there is no clear sign that the spread of the virus and deaths being caused by it are slowing down at all. And we can feel your reaction right now, right this second. You're tired of hearing about it too. And you're tired of staying inside and you just want things to go back to normal. So do we. Believe me, there's nothing I want more than to just do something. But chances are things are only going to get worse. And a big reason for that is this country just simply has no plan in place for a social safety net big enough to catch everyone or even a fraction of the people. So back to work it is.
Yep. A lot of you are going to die, but you probably won't die. So what's the big deal?
You served your country.
Yeah, a bunch of states are already back open for business, baby. The beaches in Florida, they've been reopened. Missouri, apparently talking about allowing concerts to take place within its state.
Trapped is going to be the first concert.
Yeah, and here in California, we're most likely going to allow more retail businesses to reopen for curbside pickup by the end of this week. It's a small step, but
a step nonetheless.
Yeah. But, just because regular folks and their local, state, and federal governments are eager to get back to normal doesn't mean that the virus has slowed down.
That's not how it works.
No. Despite the plan that was supposed to be in place for reopening America involving specific metrics that would need to be met, counties and states are just saying, screw it. And they're just opening up anyway.
Yeah, those guidelines, by the way, released by the White House. So
yeah,
even California, we had a bunch of stipulations that we had to meet. And Gavin Newsom's just like, listen, the people in Huntington Beach and Sacramento are very upset. We're going to have to open up the whatever Toys R Us are left so kids can get some puzzles at the curbside.
People want their Baskin-Robbins.
They certainly do. Now, the problem is, even if we had completely flattened the curve in every state in this country, we're not really going to help things get any better at all by immediately going back to normal. The numbers could and probably will spike once again because of this. There's a drafted government report that found its way to the press over the weekend that projects some extremely high numbers that would spike around the middle of May, which would make sense because that would be 2 weeks after states started to reopen. And currently, cases continue to grow at a rate of 2 to 4% daily, with around 1,000 people dying every day for at least the past month.
Yeah, that White House report, they're like, I don't know, 3,000 people a day.
Per day. So if you put that in terms that Americans understand, that is a 9/11 every day.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, outbreaks at meatpacking plants have now caused shortages in some places, most notably Wendy's, where apparently 1 in every 5 of their restaurants straight up cannot serve hamburgers. And nationwide chains like Kroger and Costco have started limiting the amount of meat that customers can buy. It was reported earlier this week that the Trump administration is talking about winding down the coronavirus task force, despite it being pretty clear that there are no signs of the virus slowing down anytime soon.
Yeah, Mike Pence confirmed it. He's like, yeah, we're in talks to see how we can just wind this whole thing down.
Guys,
Kushner's got it.
We tried. I mean, no, we didn't really try, but we sort of made it look like we were trying.
Yeah. But Jared Kushner's on the case. It's fine. He's got it under control.
Jared, what can this guy not do? He's making peace in the Middle East. Mm-hmm. He's stopping the coronavirus.
Every photo of him looks like he's absolutely shitting his pants terrified. But he has that can-do attitude.
He's got that Nathan Fielder energy where, clearly this guy, he went to a really good school and got great grades, so he must know what he's talking about.
Yeah, exactly. He's Nathan Fielder without the satire.
Yeah.
Over in Russia, doctors who are speaking out about issues related to the coronavirus, they keep falling out of windows. Oops.
A common Russian problem.
Yeah, apparently in just the past 2 weeks or so, 3 doctors have fallen out of windows in Russia, with 2 of them dying and 1 remaining in critical condition. One of the doctors was apparently told that she had spread the virus after being told she'd tested positive for it, and that the reports on that one indicate that it was, suicide because of guilt, which that would make sense. Now, another fell out of a window after they complained about lack of personal protective gear, a little more suspicious. And a third fell out of a window after complaining that he had to continue working despite testing positive for the virus.
Clearly, the real virus is defenestration. One of my favorite words.
What is that? Please educate me.
Defenestration is it's a fancy term for being thrown out of a window.
Oh, cool. Well, we all learned something new today, except for you. But, you got to wonder about those windows in Russia. What is wrong with these windows? How are people constantly falling out of them?
I propose a complete shutdown
Of windows.
on Russian windows until we can get to the bottom of all of this.
Everyone needs to go through their house or apartment right now and make sure every window you have is not made in Russia, because you are taking a big risk.
Something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, back here in the United States of America, people are pushing park rangers into lakes for suggesting that they, at the very least, continue to practice social distancing while enjoing the freedom of being together at a park.
That person was arrested, right?
Good.
Yeah.
I hope
think
they were.
so.
And a security guard at a Family Dollar supermarket in Michigan was shot and killed after banning a woman from entering the store without wearing a mask. After being told that she could not enter, the woman spit in his face, drove off, returned with 2 family members, and one of them shot and killed the security guard.
Yeah. It's horrific.
Yeah.
Horrific.
That guy had like 8 kids leaving behind. Great shit. A guy in the San Diego area protested the mask order by wearing a Ku Klux Klan hood inside of a local grocery store. So yeah.
We're not really handling this well
No.
as a country. But okay, let's shake off all this negativity by laughing at something, specifically someone. Because Alex Jones is also having a totally normal one during this pandemic, as proven by a rant that went viral over the weekend where he admits to eating ass.
Oh.
Sort of.
Sounds like he's doing just fine.
Much more than ass, though. The rage-filled rant actually goes much further into some pretty graphic details. And I think it's hilarious, but it just should, at the very least, should maybe worry anyone that's living within a certain radius of Alex Jones.
Yeah, if I was one of his neighbors, I'd probably put some bars in the window.
Still, very funny rant, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because, there's no way you could take this any way but as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
There is one person in particular that's taking it very seriously, but we'll get to that. He's not just after that ass. He's not shibby. He's after everything. Here's what he said during the edited together clip compilation created from his Friday episode of InfoWars.
I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors. You think I like sizing up my neighbor? I'm going to haul him up by a chain and chop his ass up, but I'll do it. It continues. But I'm literally looking at my neighbors right now and going, am I ready to hang them up and gut them and skin them and chop them up? You know what? I'm ready. My daughters aren't starving to death. I'll eat my neighbors. I will cook your ass up so fast, and I'll tell them, oh, I killed a cow out back, baby. Here it is. Because my babies ain't gonna die for your crap, your failure. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready.
So in between all that, he apparently clarified, oh, and if the courts are listening, I'm joking. But and then also
parody.
Then also said now I would rather starve to death. I would never do that, but yeah, I'll trick my daughters into eating human flesh. The rant continued. I'll barbecue your ass flat. I will eat you. I'll drink your blood. You understand that? I'll hang your ass up and I'll cut you into cutlets like a filet mignon and grill your ass before I watch my daughter starve to death. Let me tell you something right now. I swear to God, if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to get my hands around your throat.
This guy should have been in the fucking WWE. I've been saying this for a long time. He would have been the fucking star.
Yes.
Hulk Hogan would have never made it.
Yeah.
It would have been Alex Jones. The guy is built for it.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the mic skills. He would have been the greatest wrestler of all time. He just went down the wrong path.
I'm most impressed by his vocal cords' ability to bounce back from every episode, from one to the next.
Yeah, I don't know how he hasn't lost his voice.
When he was riding around at the protests earlier in the month, out of the top of a vehicle, just screaming at people, I was like, this dude must do nothing but drink honey in his off time.
Yeah. I mean, professional wrestling, singing in a heavy metal band, he would have been great at that.
Fantastic.
Yeah. You have to have some strong pipes to be able to go on the road 100 days a year and sing heavy metal. And Alex Jones is one of the few guys who's naturally blessed with those vocal cords.
The singer of Cannibal Corpse has got to look at him and be impressed.
Yeah.
And anyways, yes, this is very easy to laugh at. He's
a maniac.
He's acting like a maniac. It's obviously a joke. But he's just a crazy person that says shit for attention. But yes, as we said, one person in particular did not find this funny. Alex Jones's ex-wife, Kelly Jones, who wrote the following on Twitter. This is my ex-husband, Alex Jones, graphically describing how he'll kill his neighbor to feed my kids. Homicidal. Terrifying. I lost my kids for tweeting about injustice. This is unjust to my kids. This is a mom's worst nightmare. Court must act.
I think she's raised a valid point.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyways, before we get to the rest of the news today, let's take a quick second to thank today's sponsor, Sunbasket. If you're trying to reduce unnecessary trips out and trying to avoid sold-out grocery stores, and hopefully you are trying all those things, maybe check out Sunbasket. It's a perfect and delicious solution for the times that we're living in. Sunbasket delivers healthy, delicious meals straight to your door, and they've got recipes for all kinds of dietary preferences as well, including paleo, gluten-free, Mediterranean, vegetarian, and more. They make it easy and convenient with everything pre-portioned and ready to prep and cook. You can enjoy a dinner full of organic produce and clean ingredients in as little as 15 minutes, no matter how much experience you have in the kitchen.
Each week, Sunbasket offers a wide range of recipes to choose from, so you can try mouth-watering dishes like hoisin steak strip lettuce cups with pickled daikon and carrots, roasted salmon with miso-glazed eggplant, and black bean tostadas diablo with cabbage slaw and guacamole. Sounds delicious. You can order from any recipes across their menu. You can skip a week whenever you need to, or even double up on your favorite recipes. It's simple and easy with no gotchas.
No gotchas. Right now, Sunbasket is offering $35 off your order when you go right now to sunbasket.com/todaydaily and enter promo code TODAYDAILY at checkout. That is sunbasket.com/todaydaily. Enter promo code TODAYDAILY at checkout for $35 off your order. Sunbasket.com/todaydaily. Enter promo code TODAYDAILY. Check them out. Thanks for supporting the show.
Yeah.
Back to the news.
So we've got some pretty crazy entertainment news for you today, starting off with the fact that, yes, there is definitely going to be a scripted series based on the highly successful Tiger King documentary, and the project has already found its star. In the days and weeks following the release of Tiger King on Netflix, people were very busy spamming their fan casting theories for whenever the inevitable movie or series would be made. Most people decided that Danny McBride should be the one to play Joe Exotic. And
yeah, Danny McBride, along with Jody Hill, Ben Best, and David Gordon Green, the team behind all the Danny McBride projects.
It would be incredible.
They would have killed it.
Yeah, well, that's not exactly how things panned out. But the actual choice and the people behind it, pretty damn good. The casting choice that we can absolutely see nailing this role, 100%, is, in fact, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's a damn good choice.
So this project actually started almost a full year ago, back when CBS TV optioned an article about Joe Exotic, far before the Netflix show grabbed the attention of the world. According to Variety, quote, the story centers around Joe Schreibvogel, a.k.a. Joe Exotic, an eccentric exotic zookeeper in Oklahoma who fights to keep his park even at the risk of losing his sanity. The series will live in the lion's den with Joe, explore how he became Joe Exotic, and how he lost himself to a character of his own creation.
Yeah, you all get the gist of it. You've seen the documentary.
You know what Joe Exotic is.
Yeah.
So the series is written and executive produced by Dan Lagana, who is behind yet another Netflix hit series, American Vandal.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah,
all
exactly. Right. In addition to this Nicolas Cage-fronted series, there's also a completely separate series that's being worked on regarding Tiger King and the drama behind it. That one was being developed starting in December, and apparently Kate McKinnon was attached to that to star as that bitch Carol Baskin. According to this article, she's still on board, but the series needs a writer. And that's the only casting news out of that one. So it looks like we'll be seeing Nick Cage on screen first. And if it's anything like the Fire Festival coinciding documentaries, whoever gets to it first is going to have all of the attention.
Yeah.
People are going to get tired of it. But yeah, the idea of Nicolas Cage as Joe Exotic is something I am extremely interested in seeing. If you want a good example of his range, just watch Mandy. We've said it before. I'll say it again. The man has range. He's prolific.
He's a hell of an actor.
Yeah, he, dare I say, gets better with age.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be crazy to see once it actually happens, but there's not really much being actually produced in Hollywood right now because things are still shut down because of the pandemic. So I wouldn't count on this coming out in the very near future.
No.
Probably a year from now or more. But since fan casting is all the rage, who do you think should fill the roles of the other characters in the series? I mean, obviously, Dave Bautista should play the role of Joe's husband, John Finley. But aside from that, what do you guys think? He'd have to lose some weight, but
Well, John in the show was 25, so Dave Bautista's 50.
Yeah, but he looks 25. He's a very good-looking man.
Yeah, I don't know. There's also fucking Carol Baskin. Did you see she got tricked?
Yeah, by saying they were Jimmy Fallon or something?
I watched it. I felt kind of bad for her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh, well. Anyways, moving on now that May the 4th is behind us.
Revenge of the 5th, though.
Or 4th the May, as the Europeans like to call it, because
Yeah.
they write their dates different.
Yeah, they do.
Now that that's over, the memes on Twitter have stopped, thank God. We can now report that there was some good news announced regarding the Star Wars universe on that made-up holiday, which we can only assume will please almost all Star Wars fans. I mean, okay, who are we kidding? There's definitely going to be some dorks who are pissed off by this.
He makes things too funny.
But fuck them.
Yeah.
there's plenty of things out there to like.
Yes.
Taika Waititi's getting a Star Wars.
Yes.
Which, I don't know, seems like great news to us. The guy literally made the only watchable Thor movie, and his episode of The Mandalorian was one of, if not the best in the series. He's a talented filmmaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only complaint I could see people making is that he makes things into a joke. But it all works.
But Star Wars is like a silly concept already.
Oh, Elliot, don't you fucking go saying that. This franchise is dead serious.
Did you see Jojo Rabbit? It's a very serious movie that also had like moments of levity and comedy.
Well, he did the season finale of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a lot of heavy stuff going on there, but there's a lot of fun too. He is perfect at balancing it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I hate the Thor movies. And even I was like, there's no way he can salvage this garbage. Great, now I have the ire of Marvel fans as well now. But Thor Ragnarok was incredible. Anyways, according to StarWars.com, which I think seems like a reputable source of information.
I'm pretty sure.
Who knows these days, though? I'll have to go to WeGotThisCovered.com to get the real story.
Latino Review.
Academy Award winner Taika Waititi, who recently won Best Adapted Screenplay for Jojo Rabbit and directed the widely acclaimed first season finale episode of The Mandalorian on Disney+, will direct and co-write a new Star Wars feature film for theatrical release. Joining Waititi on the screenplay will be Academy Award nominee Christy Wilson Cairns from 1917 and Last Night in Soho, who received a BAFTA Award for Outstanding British Film of the Year on the three-time Oscar-winning film 1917. And in addition to this news, it was also reported that the second season of Mandalorian has already entered post-production, so it looks as though it will be mostly unaffected by coronavirus, and it should, by all accounts, still make its initial release date, which is in October of this year.
Because they shoot the thing in that crazy like room that's just one giant LED panel.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of they released a behind the scenes series about it?
I haven't watched any of that.
I only watched the first episode, but it's good. It's a roundtable with all the directors who did each episode. It's cool. It's like a visual podcast almost.
Yeah.
So check that out too. That's on Disney Plus right now. Yeah.
Anyways, over in news that despite sounding absolutely insane, was actually kind of predictable considering everything else that he's done with his career. Tom Cruise wants to film a movie in space.
Whoa.
And he's trying to enlist the help of Elon Musk to make it happen. According to an exclusive over at Deadline, they're, quote, hearing that Tom Cruise and Elon Musk's SpaceX are working on a project with NASA that would be the first narrative feature film and action adventure to be shot in outer space.
Do they know that they don't have to go to space to do that?
Yeah, they got that vomit comet.
Yeah, or I don't know, anything else.
Yeah. Also, quote, it's not a Mission Impossible film and no studio is in the mix at this stage, but look for more news as I get it. But this is real, albeit in the early stages of liftoff. Tom Cruise is going to die in space.
He's only doing this as like, I want to do what no one else has done. It's like climbing the Burj Khalifa.
Or like James Cameron is like, I'm going to film a movie in the Mariana Trench.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember when, like, for no reason, he's like, yeah, by the way, I want to learn how to fly a helicopter.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the very least, they didn't let him actually fly fighter jets in the new Top Gun. They, like, retrofitted one of the fighter jets so he could sit. Like, they had a pilot in front of him, but it looked like he was piloting it. So at least someone said no to that.
Do you think Tom Cruise likes to flatline himself for fun?
Probably.
All right, kill me.
Choke me out.
30 seconds, you bring me back.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right.
Oh,
who needs drugs?
Who feels alive? This guy.
Oh, man. Anyways, as far as we can tell, there hasn't been a confirmation from either Tom Cruise or Elon Musk. But like we said, this 100% makes sense for Tom Cruise because he's done literally everything else possible, and there's no way that he hasn't at least thought of filming something in space before. As for Elon Musk, he might be a little too busy right now to react to the space movie news because he and Grimes just welcomed their little alien baby into the world. And in typical Musk fashion, all announcements were made on Twitter, where he informed people that both Grimes and the baby were all good. And upon asked about the name, he informed the world that his son's name, and apologies if we are mispronouncing this, his son's name is XAEA12 Musk, or X-Ash Archangel, apparently. The AE thing is pronounced Ash, and people seem to be convinced that the A12 is a reference to the Lockheed A12 aircraft, which is codenamed Archangel.
Shut the fuck up.
But
damn it.
I was wrong about the influenza. Damn.
God
But this one, I don't think has as good of a ring to it.
No, this is a fucking stupid ass name. I hope he's joking.
He might be. Who knows?
This is like, what did It's like Jason Lee named his son like Pilot Inspector or something like that. No. Nick Cage has a bunch of weird kids' names like Kal-El. But yeah, this is ridiculous. I hope this is a joke.
I guess we'll never know until this kid's old enough to like respond to a question somewhere. Like, no, that's not my name's Ben.
Like, I would hate to be this kid. Even just being named Elliot as a child was just a burden. Constantly spelling it wrong. Imagine having this fucking kid's name.
Yeah.
God damn. Anyways, there's your Musk news.
Enjoy.
Glad to have him just now constantly back in the rotation for like just all sorts of different reasons.
Yeah.
Unrelated reasons.
Yeah. And because of his baby, all the news about the bad stuff just completely wiped away.
Yeah. That man is a father.
How dare you? He just had a son. But you were telling me he has like 5 kids, so...
Yeah, he's got a bunch of kids from
Who cares about this
his first wife, who, like, she turned 30, and obviously now she was too old for Elon.
Yeah.
So he kicked her to the curb.
I really hope that...
Got with a new wife.
Ash Archangel is... Yeah, I hope that kid has a normal life. Like,
he won't. He absolutely will not.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, we'll leave you with this today. One final thing. The oddest viral video that we've seen in at least the past few days, at least since that like motel video from like Carson with the flood.
Yeah.
This is actually weirder, I think.
And even as many questions need to be answered.
Yeah. About as many questions. I think the questions here are bigger questions.
Yeah, overall.
But yeah, here you go. It's a monkey driving a tiny motorcycle who then tries to forcibly kidnap a toddler.
Yeah. First off, where did the monkey get the motorcycle?
Yeah.
A perfectly sized monkey motorcycle.
Someone gave that monkey-sized motorcycle to that monkey and taught it how to ride it.
And taught it
Which I did not know monkeys could be taught to, like, operate vehicles.
Oh, they can certainly operate vehicles.
That's fucking crazy.
That is not what weirded me out.
Well, I think maybe
where did he get it?
I would think like a chimp, maybe, but this is like a small monkey. This is like a Reese's. And, yeah, I didn't know they were capable of that. But yeah, the monkey, he knows exactly where he's going.
Yeah.
He plows that motorcycle into this family. Jumps off.
They're shocked immediately because, first of all, a monkey just showed up on a motorcycle.
What?
So their attention is diverted.
This tiny monkey who is smaller than this toddler, but has all that upper body strength.
Very strong.
Jacked.
Monkeys, yeah.
Because all the, the monkey grabs the baby and just
drags it away.
Gets some distance. Like, I don't know what happens next. Everyone seems to be shocked at this.
Yeah, what, like...
Is this some corridor digital shit?
I don't know. So here, obviously, the safety and well-being of the child is paramount. But what happened to the motorcycle? Did the monkey come back and get it?
I don't know.
Did they hold it ransom from the monkey in order to get answers? Will the monkey be arrested?
Will the monkey be tried as a human being?
And an adult?
Yeah. This monkey's passing the Turing test.
There's a lot of crimes being committed by this one monkey, and I'm very curious about all of them.
Yeah, sometimes I forget that like in tons of parts of the world, people like coexist with just gangs of like annoying monkeys that are just like.
Well, also, and then recently they had those ones that were like attacking people because they're used to tourists giving them food.
Well, yeah,
and they're fighting each other.
They have this weird like symbiotic relationship. They're urban monkeys. They're like rats, but way smarter and way more agile.
Yeah,
and it's like you go to San Francisco. The seagulls will like steal your French fries, but like these monkeys, they'll straight up like pick your pocket and like.
Oh yeah.
They'll coordinate. They're literal gangs of monkeys. They'll come up and like fuck your shit up if you don't pay them off with a bribe of food.
See, that's what we need. We need to get the monkeys here, en masse, to fight off the murder hornets, and then we'll get bigger monkeys to kill those monkeys, and the cycle will continue.
So you're saying we need to bring an invasive species in to take out
another
invasive species?
Yeah.
What species will we bring in to take out the monkeys?
No, we already have bears here, so the bears will take care of the monkeys.
Theirs are pretty endangered. So you're saying we should reintroduce the grizzly bear into the lower 48.
Arizona specifically, where it will immediately die.
Bring back the grizzly.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, enough of our rambling nonsense about animals that we know nothing about. Check out the most recent episode of Weekly Weird News right over here. A new episode over here. There's plenty to watch. We might do a stream later in the week. If you're watching this on Cinco de Mayo, happy Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah.
I guess.
But try not to look like a jerk about it.
Well, if you're in your house, you can do whatever you want. No one's looking.
That's true.
Just don't bring it outside.
Be as racist as you want in the comfort of your own home.
Yeah. Just don't do it while you're streaming a NASCAR race or something.
Yeah, don't do that.
Anyways, we'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.